Good evening, America. I am Eric Little. It is the 12th day of November 2020. There are 69 days left in the Trump administration. I'm near my home in Southern California this evening, and this is the plain truth. Okay, so as I said in the open, there are 69 days left in the Trump administration. He has yet to concede, and he's still running around talking about voter fraud, and none of this is surprising. The fact that the Republicans are enabling this behavior isn't surprising either. The only problem I have now is that eventually, maybe in the next week, 2 weeks, this is going to become a matter of national security, as Mr. Biden is not getting the national security briefings. They're not even releasing the congratulations calls that he got to him, and they're not releasing the funds for the transition. Now, Biden is less susceptible to this being a problem than another candidate because he knows his way around the White House. He knows how it works. He knows how government works. So it'll be less damaging to him. I would be really worried if this was somebody coming in from the outside, say Governor Gavin Newsom from California. If he was coming in, this might be an issue. There are a couple of things here. Some people that are in the administration or close to the administration, or Mitch McConnell, one of these guys, has got to tell this guy, look, there's no voter fraud. You can do all the recounts all you want to. It's over. And I think they all know it's over. The thing is that I think he's settling scores, firing people he doesn't like. I guess it'd make him feel better. And my guess is he's probably buying time to shred documents, which is illegal, by the way, but I'm guessing the shredder is running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's illegal because there are laws that say you're supposed to protect presidential records, phone calls, transcripts. He hasn't followed any other laws. I don't know why this would make any difference. The one thing that at some point he's going to have to come to grips with, and this is a real thing, that at noon on January 20th, Joe Biden will be president of the United States. Kamala Harris will be vice president of the United States. The Constitution demands that, and there's nothing that can be done about it. Any other thing would be illegitimate. If you want to hold up the process and, the inauguration funds and all that, you can slow it down. But once the election is actually certified, then by law, you'd have to release the funds. So if your goal is just to slow it down, make it more difficult, I suppose you could do that. You're thinking about yourself and not the national security of the United States. One of the things that came out of the 9/11 Commission was because of the disputed election between Al Gore and Bush, he wasn't getting the presidential daily briefings as early as he should have. And some people think that may have contributed to bin Laden being able to strike. Now, I think it was Bush's incompetence because he's gotten daily memos that said, bin Laden determined to attack inside the United States, and he just ignored them. But this is the kind of thing we're talking about. A smooth transition and an orderly transition is part of the democratic process. Enabling this guy to sit in Oval Office and hold his breath until he gets his way is not the way our democracy works. And the last thing I'll say is this. We have to make a decision in this country. Like I said, Joe Biden is going to be president on January 20th. Nothing can be done about that. The question we have to ask ourselves is one of the diminishing returns principle. He's going to be president. That's not the question. The question is, do we want to be sicker and more vulnerable when he comes in office or not? Either he's going to come in with all the information and be able to hit the ground running, or he's going to come in and make us all more vulnerable. That's the only issue left. And as long as the Republicans allow him to stamp his feet and hold his breath like a 5-year-old, the less safe we'll all be. And that is the plain truth, as I see it. And I am Eric Little. Good night.